Hey everyone, Toon here, and welcome to a brand new video series where I basically analyze the brand new things coming out about the new game Hytale. Now, I'm not gonna pretend that you guys haven't seen the Hytale trailer. If you haven't, the link to it will be in the description. This game is being made by Hypixel, the same people who had the Minecraft server on, Minecraft. Really big server. I'm gonna guess you've heard of it before. We're gonna be taking a look at their website here. Now, this website has been up for a while. As you can see, actually, it's been up for a good week. More than a week now, about 10 days. So I'm a little bit behind on some of this stuff, but we're gonna be analyzing as much as this we can, because I want to start analyzing every single blog post that the Hytale website gives out, or any, new information on it. In fact, I'll be giving you information on their social media and, other things such as their YouTube and their Twitter, and, I'll keep you guys up to date on that sort of stuff. First off, we're gonna start off with, there are the screenshots down here, but these aren't as important. You can actually, these are all the screenshots right here. I'll go ahead and just drag through them so you can take a look at those yourself. Those aren't the important ones. We're going to be looking at the blog posts. We're going to be looking at the sneak peek at their user interface here. We've been working on Hytale for several years, and today we finally revealed the whole scope of the project. While we made a choice not to show too much of Hytale's interface in the trailer, we want to take this opportunity to show what we've been working on behind the scenes. And it says that some of this is in development, some concepts are still here. This isn't the final form. This can be changeable, easily changed. That's one thing that's nice about this, that this game is very easily coded, and you can easily mod the game. So even the creators of the game should be able to change the UI very easily, apparently. We already saw the UI in most of the trailer. They showed off a little bit of the character creator. But what we got up here, this seems like to be the main menu. When you're not in-game, so apparently you can't change your skins in-game, which is fine. You can change them in the pause menu, or the main menu. You got adventure, minigames, servers, my avatar, and settings. Now, this is very straightforward, and I really like this a lot. Kind of reminds me of the main menu screens of a lot of online multiplayer games. Not specifically like, Minecraft per se, but say, most RPG games. One thing that comes to mind is World of Warcraft, and its open menu and stuff like this here, where you have servers and other things like that. You have your friends list here, which I really like about that. That's one thing that Minecraft has barely ever had, besides its Bedrock Edition. And with this, I'm gonna guess it's very easy to figure out what servers your friends are on. You can set up your privacy settings here to choose if you want your friends to join you in your worlds or not. I'll be trying to leave my privacy settings open whenever I'm on like an open server, such as the Hypixel server, which they say is going to return to Hytale, hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be under the name Hypixel or not, but we've seen it in the trailer. I'll definitely play with you guys on there if we can. I am definitely getting this game when it comes out in beta and the full release, etc. You have a direct messages thing here, I'm guessing, and that's really nice. That's a great way to talk to your friends and tell them what server you're going to play on, tell them things that's going on in maybe a world you are in. Like, say you're in an online world and you're messing around. Maybe these will even pop up in mid-game. You can probably change that in settings, I'm going to hope. This is the username here. I'm going to guess this is like your user profile. This is probably, some other settings. You can probably set up some really interesting settings there, hopefully. There's a profile picture. You can set up if you're online or offline. That's what I'm going to guess that this little arrow here will do. It'll open up. You can choose some user settings, as well as if you're online, away, or offline, or in a do not disturb kind of mode. I would like, actually, do not disturb mode, if you use it, it defaults to if you're on a server, no one can join it, or no one can see you're on that server. I'd really appreciate that. That'd be a really nice touch. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go back a page here. Oh. Our character creator allows you to customize your character to your heart's content. And as you can see here, actually, there is a lot of customization here. I already see that there is an inner shirt and an outer shirt. So expect me to straight up just always be wearing a green shirt with an orange vest. Hopefully this isn't the only kind of vest you can get. I'm gonna hope there's a lot of different kinds of vests and jackets you can wear. You got an overworld map here. This is great because, look at this. You got this legend thing here, and you got dungeons. Apparently, you can have a story in-game. I don't know how that would work, but apparently, I've read some things a while back that said that there are almost 3 different ranks in the game. There's Builder, there's Adventurer, and there's Crafter, apparently. So you can gather things to craft with, you can go on adventures, or you can just decide to settle and be a builder. I guess that's called a settler, I think. You got the Temple of Gaia, World Gate, which I'm gonna guess this takes you to different, this is probably a server, actually, so that means you can probably customize your world's map, which is really cool. That actually makes sense. You can make like little markers, and you can name the markers, and you can make the map public or not. That would be interesting. You have your spawn point, which I don't see anywhere on the... Actually, it's right down here. So this is probably a server. And these are probably other players, these little icons right here. You have player and your friends. Oh, that's actually friends. Wow. And you have a waypoint. I'm gonna guess friend requests are gonna be easy to send. You probably send them in-game. You have a waypoint, which you probably just click on the map and it sets the waypoint and it shows it. It's like a little beacon on your real-world thing. And it looks like this map isn't just 2D, it is actually 3D made, so if you scroll through the map, it will have depth to it. You can place markers. You seem to only be able to place up to like 2 markers or 3 markers. You can remove markers by clicking on the marker. You can do the marker settings, which I'm going to guess if you go to marker settings, you can easily delete the markers from there. And you can zoom in and out of a map, which I would hope. And it says there's a quest to defeat a corrupted golem. That's crazy. You can get quests. Here we go, we have our crafting interface, which actually this isn't the final form. This is one concept out of 2. There are other weapon crafting concepts here. So this is the UI that they hope for crafting, one of their UI designs. And this seems to be where you can craft swords and you can go through different things. You can get a sword, an axe, which is probably just like a normal axe, a mace, a battle axe, and looks like a bow. So you got wooden sword, stone sword. I don't know what that would be made out of. Paper sword? That would be funny. You got iron sword and a bunch of other things. Here's your flame sword. We saw that in the trailer. And this is probably like a pirate sword, which those are probably hard to craft. And you have your other inventory down here. Seems like this person's already got gold helmets. She probably got those by actually collecting them. I'm gonna guess they'll have durability on them, although none of these items here seem to show any durability on them. Maybe they show what durability they have if you scroll over them, but so far as it looks, it doesn't look like items will come with any durability values. You got some other ones down here. I don't know what this could be. It looks like the same logo symbol from the Temple of Gaia, doesn't it? No, it actually isn't. That's just me being dumb. So I don't know what that would be. Maybe some sort of like MP value, magic power. You got defense value, which is cool. I guess everything's defaulted to 100. You got damage value, which is actually more like your sword value, so how much damage your sword does. And I guess that's if you're upgrading your sword or not. Oh, if you look here, this seems to be like extra hearts, so you can probably get extra HP. That's probably kind of like the gold hearts in Minecraft, where you can lose them, but they won't regenerate. And then you have your main HP right here. You have your bow and arrow energy, and then you have possibly magic attack. So this is probably your magic value, this is probably your magic attack power, which is cool that there's going to be introducing magic into the game. I also like that you can't just craft swords with iron and a stick. You actually have to use leather as well. At least I hope this stays in the game. I would really love if they just used leather. You got some other things down here. This is probably like your quest book. Here's your map. I'm gonna guess it's your inventory, which would be E, just like in Minecraft. And then you have T, which I'm gonna guess is your friends list or the chat. I'm gonna just guess like a friends thing. Has to do with friends, maybe. Or maybe it's a trading system. That'd be cool, which means you don't have to drop your items on the ground. Here's another version of the crafting diagram. Yeah, see, it's another crafting concept. This isn't actually in-game, this is just a concept design. Maybe this is an old concept design, and then they went with this one up here. Looks like you can craft, they originally intended it, you can craft the blade and the hilt separately, which would make pretty cool sense. And as you progress through the game, you'll be able to experiment with crafting ingredients and found components to make powerful weapons and gear. This rewarding crafting system allows you to combine and experiment to discover new recipes, while also showing you all the recipes that you already know. So already here we've got the Trork sword, which I'm going to guess you can't craft and can only get them from the Trorks, which are the new in-game mobs. We've seen them in the trailer. It seems to have a very slow attack speed, but it causes it has a decent damage, and it's a two-hand sword, which means you can't equip things in your offhand, which that's cool that they're bringing that as a mechanic. A soldier chest plate. Also, I'd like to think that two-hand weapons are going to cause more damage than a one-hand weapon, but then there's a demonic axe here, and I'll get into that here in a second. This is a common weapon, so you can probably just get it from their drops, and you can probably just be like, I don't want this, and just leave it on the ground and trash it. Or hopefully there's even a trash button in your inventory now, which that would be cool. Or decraft thing in the crafting menus, which I would love if they introduced decrafting, where you can just, like, reverse engineer your crafting. You got the soldier's chest plate, which is 28 defense. It actually gives health, which is interesting, and increases your attack power, which is odd, but it makes sense. It's a soldier's chest plate, and it's a rare item, so it wouldn't be that easy to get. possibly you have to craft this one. Or maybe you have to find it in a chest somewhere. Fire Sword, I'm gonna guess this is craftable because it was in the crafting menu before. Because it's 22 to 29 damage. Enemy is a slow attack damage. Two-handed sword, which I'm gonna guess lots of two-handed weapons are gonna do slow attack damage. Enemies have a chance to be set on fire. Which, that's a cool one, seeing how it says a chance. Unlike Minecraft, where fire aspect seems to have a 100% chance of catching people on fire. It's just the higher fire aspect, the longer the fire will last, which is kind of dumb. But I like that it gives a chance of catching them on fire. And actually, I just saw here, there's this value here, which I'm gonna guess is the durability value, which means the durability seems low, so I'm gonna guess there's some sort of weird damage value. Maybe you can repair these really easily, and you have to keep an eye on it so it doesn't break. Or when it breaks, it doesn't break permanently, and you can repair it. Demonic Axe, a legendary weapon, causes 41 to 54 damage, and it's fast. And it's a one-hand axe, which means this is very OP, but it has some side effects. Consume the soul of your slain enemies, increasing your damage for a limited time, which means the more damage you cause, the more damage you will be able to cause even further. It keeps increasing your attack damage, which sounds OP again, but some of the damage you deal is reflected back at you. I don't know if this is entirely... also, it once belonged to a Demon Soul Reaper, which means you can probably kill, like, a Reaper in the game, which would be so cool. Or find it just in, like, an ancient chest or something. In a temple, maybe. And that's all for this one. I'm really enjoying how this is looking. This game is absolutely incredible so far. And then we got a brand new blog post. This was also about 10 days ago. Get to know HYTALE'S NPCs. I'm not going to be reading most of this. You can read this if you want yourself. This is just my thoughts on this. Right here, we have the Quebecs, which is basically the mascot for Hytale. I hope they are the mascot, because they are freaking adorable. Look at them. They're so cute! You even got little baby ones. They don't even have legs. They're just like little sproutlings. Oh, they're so cute. And then they grow up, and they got the elder here. Oh! I hope those are like the only friendly NPCs in the game that you ever meet. Maybe there's others, but I'm sorry. They're so cute. And this one's got like a little pet rabbit! Ah! Okay. You got the multifaceted orcs, aka the Trorks. You got sentries, warriors, chieftains, hunters, shamans. I'm gonna guess each one is a different rarity. Each one probably drops better things. Sentries are probably your averages. Hunters are probably better. Then it goes warrior, shaman, chieftain. Those are probably your rarer ones to encounter, and they're probably tougher to beat. Each of these Trork types has a different pattern of behavior, and this is reflected in the way they look and act in-game. Which also brings to the idea, if you look in the trailer, there's lots of periods when you can see idle animations of different creatures, and they're very detailed idle animations. Why would they add such detailed idle animations if, you know, you walked up to them and they saw you? Which makes me think that if you crouch, you'll be able to be stealthy enough to sneak on up on certain enemies. You got saber-toothed tigers here in this, like, savanna biome. You got antelopes. I have a friend, the Happy Wheels 1, he was live streaming his reaction to this and kept calling them reindeer, and literally everyone in his chat was, like, so mad at him. Oh, but look, oh no, the saber-tooth, they want to eat them. Oh no. You got some chickens here. These guys are adorable. I love that probably the chickens are also going to be the mascot for this game, kind of like how, you know, pigs and chickens and all the other animals are kind of mascotish for Minecraft, because these guys look very iconic. Monsters of tough challenge awaits. You can probably find a lot of monsters in dungeons. This is a concept design for the spiders, Emerald Grove dungeon boss, and void spiders, which those sound crazy. And you got some even more enemies that they're not willing to talk about right now. Behold, a cat! Regard this pigeon. Observe! One snake. And seek to emulate the relaxed enthusiasm being demonstrated by this young Quebec. Which I will. I wish to be this Quebec. I want to be as just nice and relaxed as he is. Always calm. And then the welcome to Hypixel Studios, where Hypixel basically introduces themselves and what they're going to be doing for this game, and who they are. We got the FAQ. When is Hytale coming out? This date is still to be confirmed. I'm just here to look at the pictures. Currently, I'm on a limited time constraint. I can't look at all this, sadly. I'm very limited in my time to look at all this today. This has been an incredible week for the entire Hytale team. As we publish this, the Hytale announcement trailer has been viewed more than 11 million times. Shows how much support is going for this game because of Hypixel's large fan base. Right here, we got another video here for the dynamic fog in the game. look at this. So you can choose your, I guess you can change your fog settings, you know. But right now, here's the detailed fog, and here's just, you know, normal fog. I'm gonna guess, depending on your settings, you can change your fog settings. And it looks really nice, really. Look at the fog gets, like, the fog actually moves. It's not just a single object there. I don't like how the fog doesn't affect water, but I guess that is something closer to real life as well. Oddly enough, the fog does affect the lava here, though, which is kind of odd. But okie dokie. And happy holidays from all of us at the Hytale team. Look at the little Quebecs. Oh, you got the elder, like an older guy there. Anyway, I wish I could go into this more, but that's all I have to say for today. I will be making more videos on more blog posts in the future, so I'll keep an eye on these blogs here. I'll keep an eye on their social medias, and I'll keep you guys up to date on those sort of things. With that said, I hope you guys decide to click and like and subscribe buttons below, and I hope you guys decide to tune in next time for future videos. Goodbye!